Hello everyone. With this video we want to improve our previous application, that is the calculator able to do only the sum between two numbers, and extend that functionality to the four basic operations of sum, division, multiplication and subtractions. In order to do that, my recommendation will be to use the technology of ChatGPT or other artificial intelligence tools, and you can actually type on ChatGPT, please generate the code for a console application in C#, of a simple calculator which is doing sums, subtractions, multiplications and divisions between two numbers. Let's see what this is creating. Simple calculator. Okay, it's creating some cases. We're going to evaluate what the software is creating. So the program first prompts the user to input two numbers, and we do that already. Then ask the user to choose an operation. This is very interesting: addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. So we need to implement that. So the user make a choice. Then it includes error handling. Invalid input, for example dividing by 0. That is very interesting. We are going to implement this. Division by 0 is not possible, isn't it? Otherwise there will be an error. Then the results displayed on a console, and the application waits for the user to press a key before exiting. I think this is exactly what we need. Let's see how it has been developed. Okay, so it starts with the user space class program. Okay, this one we don't need. So welcome to a simple calculator. So it's asking for the user to input a first number and use the double as a variable type, like we have done. Once again, double for the second number. Then is asking choose an operation. 1 is addition, 2 subtraction, 3 multiplication, 4 division. Okay, all clear. So the user should enter the choice 1 or 4, and then let's see what is happening. We have a Boolean operator that I think I'm not confident to use at the moment. So we have a switch choice. Case 1 is the sum between the first and the second number. Then the results is a result that is quite clear. Second case, first number minus the second number. I can see that is doing first number minus the second number. Okay. Third one is first number times the second one. So first number times the second one. So it's quite intuitive. And the first case is if the number, this is the exception, if the second number is different from 0, which is good because it means it's any number but not 0, it does the result that is first number divided by the second number, and is using concatenation, first number divided by second number results. If the number is not different from 0, so it's using else, should write division by number 0 by 0 is not allowed. Okay, this is clear. So console, calculation complete. Thank you for using simple calculator. Okay. And all these exceptions for now we're not gonna implement. Okay. Then they say towards the end of the code, press any key to exit, and then console read key. Okay, I think it's very intuitive. Okay, the next step is to open our IDE, Visual Studio. We want to open our simple calculator and implement the code that we have just seen. Let's begin. So, simple calculator. At this point, we want to write not additions, but all operations will be possible. So, I will start by welcome to a simple calculator. Then we can ask the user to decide if they want to use addition. So we can say choose an operation, and then can be either 1 addition, 2 subtraction, 3 multiplication, and 4 division. Okay, we do the 4 operations. At this point, let me write another console line and create a space just because I want to make a distinction. Okay, now we can do another console write. In this case, we can write, please type either the number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. One or 2 or 3 or 4, and press enter. I know with programming we need to be very specific, isn't it? Okay, at this point we want to say to our machine the software should read the line, the string that our choice. I will create a new, initialize a new variable, so I will call it string, then choice, because depending on the choice will be a different, so choice Console.ReadLine, and that is done. Now the machine knows what has been chosen, 1, 2, 3 or 4. Now we still have the initialization of our variables, and these are double, and we know from previous videos that represent double precision floating number. It means accept numbers that have also digits. That's very important. Now the machine will load the first number, will parse the number from the string into a double. Okay, and then we'll actually print the first number on screen. Maybe later on we'll remove that option. I think it's not really necessary, but it's not a priority now. Then we can see what's going on. Second number is using it, and now I believe we need to make the cases like we've seen on ChatGPT. So let's make the cases. So I will do now the following. I will type switch choice, and now we need to make the 4 cases, isn't it? So we'll create open brackets, we'll do case 1, and case 1. I think we can recycle what we've done before. Let me copy all this beautiful text. Obviously I will edit it now because we want to tidy up a little bit. So case results sum first number plus the second number. We want to round it. Before I round it at 2 digits, I want to round it to 4 digits just for a change. And we want to use the more elegant string interpolation method that we have seen in the previous video. Dollar, the sum of string number and the second number is results sum. So we can even do this first number and then plus second number. I think is more elegant this way by doing this. So we want the first number plus, that is the operation, the second number. Now I think there is a I'll do brackets also. Yes, that is appeared. Let's see what they say. Local variable double. So what is expected? So maybe I'm complicating things here. So let's just do the first number plus the second number, and that is resolving the problem. Okay, so double results is done and the sum is done. Now we want to add the other 3 cases, isn't it? So we'll have case 2, case 3 and case 4. Obviously we're gonna edit now. Case 2, double results, and this is subtraction. in this case will be first number minus, and now I put it in brackets, no, plus actually, and in brackets I put minus the second number. So we'll do the negative of the second number. Okay, so it means first number, then the operation is minus the second number. Of course, we're going to check that later with the operation, but it should be basic arithmetics. Result subtraction. Okay, so the subtraction of my first number and second number is result subtraction. Okay, now we want the case 3 multiplications. Case 3 results multiplication. First number times the second number. Math results subtraction, multiplication. We round the outcome of 4 digital space, and here we write the multiplication of first number and second number is result multiplication. And at last we do case 4, result division, and this is first number divided by second number, results division by 4. Okay, now at the end of each of these we need to add another instruction, which is break, and that will result, the compiler is telling us in advance if there are errors, right? So if I add this from 3, the error become 2, read here. If I add case 3 and I finish it with a break, from 2 errors become 1, and once again I add a break at the end of this, and from 1 error we have 0 errors. Great, I think we are doing well. Now, do you remember the exception? We should actually add the exception on case 4 before doing the operations. So we can say to the machine, if my second number is suggesting my first number, but in this case is my second number, it's equal to 0, that was a great suggestion by the machine, is different from 0, we want to say. So different, you should write it like this. So equal will be like that, double equal. Equal for the machine, it means is same as 0. But in this case, we want to make is different than 0. And so you put that exclamation mark, okay? Different than 0, then we want to open brackets. And we want to close brackets afterwards. So it needs to do all of this. If it's different from 0, what we want the machine to do? We want the machine to do the entire operations, so which is double, do all of that, and finish with break. Now I need to close the brackets. Okay. Here I want to close the brackets. Okay. But now we want to say else open brackets. What we want to do if is not different from 0, but we have a 0. We want to Console.WriteLine. I'm pressing tab many times. Error. Division by 0 is not allowed, isn't it? We saw that one in the outcome from ChatGPT. Okay, so we've done this. We still have an error. I think I want to close. So we want to add a break. And indeed we have 0 errors. Okay, great. I think let's recap what the application does. So first of all, writes this welcome to a simple calculator, choose an operation, and at this point we will tell the machine to choose an operation that can be 1 addition, 2 subtraction, 3 multiplication, 4 divisions. And now we tell exactly what the user should do. Type 1 and enter, or 2 or 3 or 4 and enter. At this point the software is reading the app is reading the user input as a string variable called choice. Now we have the initialization declaration of variables as not integers, but these are doubles, because integers, they will not allow to have numbers with digits. Instead, double does offer that option. Then the software is asking, please type the first number with decimal points if you like. Maybe it's not necessary even to specify with decimal points. Let's keep it simple. And then is getting the input, is converting the input from a string into data type, not integer, but double, using the parse method that we have seen before. Okay, converting in a double precision floating point that is very accurate. And then is printing the first number. Okay, then is asking the same to input the second number. We don't need with decimal point if you like. And once again is doing the parsing of the data of the second number into a double. At this point we have this function called switch of the variable choice. Okay, variable choice, it's here, string choice 1, 2, 3, 4. So depending on what the user has pressed, we have 4 cases. Case 1, sum first number plus the second number, and we want to round the result to 4 digits after the dot. Then we want to do interpolation method, so the sum of first number and second number is result sum. Second, subtraction, first number plus the minus of the second number. That's why I put it in brackets, otherwise it will not work. And then the machine with this string interpolation write the subtraction of my number and second number is subtraction. Third one, multiplication, same logic applies. We do multiplication here, and then division. So once again, result division is equal to open brackets, the first number divided by the second number. We want to round the results, overwrite the results and show it only with the 4 decimal numbers. And here I can see that there was a mistake, because here I have to do results, not sum, but division, isn't it? We are doing division. And let me fix it. See, we need always to check the code, right? And here is the division. And here indeed is results division. The division of the first number of the second number. Okay, then remember the exception. If my second number is different from 0, then should do the division of the first number and the second number. Else, write this, there is an error, division by 0 is not allowed. Full stop. And then we add this break. Okay, here we have 0 issues. The software should work. Let's see. Okay, welcome to a simple calculator. Choose an operation. There is a spelling mistake. I will change that later. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Let's try addition. Please type the first number, 12.80. The second number is, maybe let's do 8.20. Okay. 12.8 and 8.2 is 21. That's correct. The machine is waiting for a key press event and the software should close. Perfect. Now we'll rerun our simple calculator and we try the second one, second operation, to enter. The first number, 35.78. The second number, maybe we'll do 20.56. And is doing this one. I can see that there are so many decimals for the subtraction. We want actually that the results is cut to 4 decimals, because you can see that when the operation is done, you have a lot of zeros, which is correct, but these two, the final two, is actually just a spurious outcome from converting variables. So the solution of that will be to round to 4 digits even in our outcome for subtraction, and I want to implement that one. So we have 2 changes. One is the spelling mistake, here operation, and the other one is to round the outcome to 2 digits. Okay, so let's do that before continuing to check if our application is correct. It's doing very well. Simple, choose an operation is good. For subtraction, I think I did round the number. Let's see. Second number. Result, subtraction. You should do the job. Oh, you see? This is the mistake. Result should be subtraction. Okay, not sum, otherwise it's not overwriting the variable. Multiplication, here, look, another mistake. That's why with programming, You are really developing your problem solving skills. Results division is correct, is division. Okay, division, multiplication, subtractions, and sum. Okay, now the issue should be gone. Let's see. Okay, let's do subtraction. So 33.23. Second number is 33.21. Okay, and the subtraction is 0.2, which is correct. Okay, now we want to do multiplication. So we choose multiplication. First number, let's say 3.2. Second number is 6.7 and is working, is 21.44. Now we do division. So fourth operation, division. First number 34. Second number I put 0 and we should have now a warning message. Error, division by 0 is not allowed. Amazing, it works, that exception that we created in the code. Now I do a proper division. 4, enter. Enter the first number is 12.4. Second number is, let's say, 4. And the outcome is 3.1. Okay, so the software is doing what it's supposed to do. Great! I think this concludes our video today. And I think we had learned a lot from this video. And this concludes the implementation of our simple calculator. Well done, everyone.